Today we're taking an updated look at PlayStation Vue. Now, this has been out for a while. I've actually had it for several years since it first went available nationwide, but a ton has changed. New add-ons, new channels, new user interface on some devices, and I really wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like today for the millions of people who are cutting the cord in 2018. Now, this is being demoed on a Roku. The user interface is very similar across all. The important part is all the features are the same on all the devices, even if the font's a little different or the placement is slightly different, but you will be able to do all the same things. So when you first launch it, it launches in this screen. It will autoplay whatever channel you were watching last in the background, and then it has this little guide here, shows you what's playing now, what's coming up on this channel, recently watched content, live TV, your DVR and channels, and featured. Now, this is content they think you will like. It gets better the more you watch it. Sometimes I just think it's content they want to show you. You're saying this is great, but what about a more traditional guide? The good news is PlayStation Vue does have a more traditional guide look right here. This is what it looks like. So you can see the channels on the left, what's on right now on the right. And you can go forward and you say, oh, Monsters University's, the movie's on. I want to record that. If you click on that, it will bring up this little menu here, will tell you more about the show, and I can add it to my DVR right here, and we'll record it. The one catch about DVRs you need to be careful about with PlayStation Vue is it does not allow you to say, hey, I only want to record this one show. If this was a series of Monsters Inc. TV show, it would record every episode. It does have unlimited hours of storage, pretty much unlimited, but it only saves it for about a month. Once that's done, it deletes it. Now, if it does a rerun during that time frame, it will kind of reset that clock if a rerun happens. I learned this the hard way last fall. I wanted to record a football game. I was going to be out of town, wasn't going to be able to watch it. Came home and it recorded every ESPN college football game that week. I think across all ESPN networks. So it felt like I had 50 football games in my DVR, which was okay. I had to dig around to find the one I wanted, but it was there. And I had unlimited storage for it, so it wasn't a problem. Just be aware of that little catch right there. There's just a little catch on that DVR. I wish they would give you the ability to record just one episode. So once you set up those recordings, they do have a DVR tab here that shows all the recordings you have. You say, oh, Big Ten Classic Football or Michigan Classic Football here. Oh, 2 games. It says some other content you may also like. But what happens if you say, hey, Luke, this is great, but my kids could care less about college football, and my wife or spouse could care less about either, and I could care less about what they watch. The good thing about PlayStation Vue is they do allow you to have multiple profiles so that what you watch is different from or your favorites are different than what your kids' favorites are, your DVR is different than theirs. Now I only have one profile here. In the settings, you can jump and switch back and forth. You can set up multiple profiles for guests, spouses, kids, roommates, and more, which is a really cool feature. And then you would have a completely different user interface. Now on Roku, you can't create new profiles. You can jump between profiles. You need to use a web browser or their mobile app to do that, to create a new profile. One of the things I get asked about is out-of-home viewing. The last time I reviewed this, you were not able to take a Roku with you outside your home network to a hotel or to your cottage or wherever. It would prevent you from doing that. Now PlayStation Vue has changed it so you can take a Roku with you out of home. You can watch on your phone or your tablet out of home very easily. The catch is with a Roku is you can only have one Roku outside your home network at any time. And ever so often it needs to return to your home network. So every now and then you're going to have to say, hey, I need to take this back to my home, reconnect it. They do that to prevent you from letting your uncle or cousin that lives cross country use your PlayStation Vue account, and then you're both streaming it at different places. Which is understandable to a point. Now, if you're in your home network, you can have additional ones. So you can have multiple Rokus, multiple Fire TVs, Apple TVs, a mixture thereof, all streaming at the same time in your home network, plus phones and tablets. How do you set your home network? Well, that's really easy now. You used to have to call, but they recently added the ability in the settings to go down to app settings, and right here is set this device as my home location. So the Wi-Fi network this device is connected to will become your home network and will allow you to stream multiple streams, multiple Rokus in one place. The catch is here, you can only do that so many times a year, and if you do that too often, it won't allow you to switch anymore. So you can't just keep jumping back and forth, switching it every month. It will catch up to you at some point. So keep that in mind is an important feature to know here. The other thing that's kind of new this year is a new sports package. It's actually about a year old, but it's new since I last reviewed this. They now have a $10 sports add-on. It includes things like the NFL Red Zone. So they offer the NFL Network with some of their base packages. The Red Zone's $10 a month. It includes other features like access to out-of-market regional sports networks. Now, your regional Fox Sports, Comcast, or NBC Sports Now network is included in most areas. It will allow you to watch the games live on that network if you live in that market. The $10 add-on allows you to watch like Fox Sports from another market. The catch is while you can watch the recap shows, the documentaries, and more, you can't always watch or record the actual games. The out-of-market rules still apply for the most part. Keep that in mind, but it's kind of cool. The NFL Red Zone's a good deal on that. And if you are living in Texas and you're a fan of Chicago sports, you can now at least catch the recap shows, the talk shows, the interviews, and more through it. That's kind of it. That is a look at PlayStation Vue here in August 2018. If you have any questions about this, let me know. I'll do my best to answer it. The big question though is this right for you? Is this the best service? And the answer to that is maybe. This may be the right service for you, but the wrong service for someone else. For instance, they have the Big Ten Network. Not every live TV service has that. If you're a Big Ten fan, hey, PlayStation Vue is great. If you're a Pac-12 fan, sorry, they don't have the Pac-12 Network. The DVR, the unlimited hours of storage is great, but some people may say, hey, I want to actually record something and keep it longer than a month, and I don't need to record tons of programs. With that, maybe another service is right for you. The good news is they all offer free trials. Highly, highly recommend you take advantage of them and try out DirecTV Now, try out Hulu, try out PlayStation Vue, and more, Sling TV, and see if they're the good fit for you and take advantage of that. Now, one catch here, don't try them all at the same time. Maybe try out one at a time over weeks, or maybe two at the max, and that will help you really give it an honest try and not confuse it, not kind of get mixed up. Which service was it that had that channel, this channel, and so on. If you want to learn more, get a side-by-side comparison of all the live TV services. In the show notes, I'm going to put a link to our breakdown of all the live TV services, including a helpful chart that shows you, hey, here's all the channels that PlayStation Vue offers, Sling, DirecTV Now, and more. Check that out in the show notes. And do you like PlayStation Vue? Is this the right one for you? Did you go with something else? Leave me a comment in the show note down below on this YouTube video. Let me know. Did you pick this one or not? And let me know why. I'd love to know why it was good for you or why it wasn't. So let me know. Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. It's unbelievably helpful. I will see you again this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern for our weekly cord cutting Q&A show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we are live right here on YouTube answering your cord cutting related questions. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss. Hit that notifications bell, and I'll see you again right back here on our YouTube channel.